getting kind of higher. She's like, anything that will give me food. That is what it is.
Okay.
So as soon as she finishes that next one, she wants another one.
Oh.
She's got the munchies. So what we'll do.
I can relate.
Do they have growth spurts like teenagers when they?
I think
Wants
she
to
just
work
get.
too.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let you keep holding with this hand, and we're gonna take that hand and let it be flat. There you go. And then she can just keep your hands flat.
Take what she wants.
There you go. How does that work?
Perfect. There you go. Now you're a happy camper. Don't knock it on the floor. Now you're a happy camper. Look at that. Is that awesome? Yummy. I know. And then look, nothing. That's how I feel too. Yeah, I know. Like before you know it, it's gone. Before you know it, it's gone, isn't it? Yeah, say nothing.
You can feed her that long one. So if we keep them long but kind of thin, it keeps her preoccupied.
Oh.
So we're trying to keep the toddler preoccupied before they mess up the
Can you
room.
do that?
Well, I just
You
act
can write
just
a
like
book,
a
you can make a
toddler.
lot of money.
Well, I can't write yet, but I've been working on it. So y'all know Leah?
Yes.
Awesome.
Well, we don't know her personally, but we know through her
We
blog.
met her once when
Oh,
she was
cool.
in Ohio.
Oh, she's
But-
so sweet.
She has family that go to our church.
Mm-hmm.
But we seen Malachi. We
Yeah.
read his thing
And we
and
met Leah and Malachi when Malachi was about 3.
Right.
Yeah.
So she's
But
eating a little bit of
We
sweet.
keep them on our prayer list. They've been
Oh,
on
yeah.
there for years.
Definitely.
And we keep track of her. I don't have any more, honey. Just that. I know. You are like a toddler, aren't you?
Yeah.
You just pulling it down there? You just pulling it down there?
She's like,
Look at her.
where is more food?
Come on, look at this.
And I'm just trying to get her kind of the long, skinny ones because we're trying to encourage her to kind of eat like Flash, but when we're feeding her quickly, we chop it up a lot finer and then we feed her a mix of that protein. She's having some snacks and we're giving her the thin ones.
Good, good.
I'm
Be right
working on it.
back.
You're pulling my
Alright.
hand in. Yeah, I'm working on it, huh? Now, is that like a toddler? Is that why she's pulling on my hand, is to see if I have food in it?
Yeah, she's like, you fed me from this, and she can't see well at all, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So she's like,
Look at her.
hey, can I eat this? So a lot of people, they're like, oh, will they bite? Nope, they're not. They don't want to bite you. They want to
You
get
know,
the food.
yeah, yeah.
But if you're not paying attention, you just hold your finger in front of their mouth, and they don't smell it. And here you go.
Look here. Here they are. Here it is.
And feel free to get any one out of there. I got them pretty small for
What is
us.
that?
for the sloth.
Hey, they're for us. I had a green bean
It's
this
for-
morning. Flash didn't want it, and I said, well, I like green beans, so I ate one.
I ate a green bean. Huh?
No waste here.
No. Yeah, those good.
Those are going to be great pictures. You're going to have to send me some of those.
You look happy.
Where you just through the website or?
You can send it to support@OcoeeRiversideFarm.com.
You have to
You
let
remember
go
that?
of my hand. Ocoee, I don't know.
Just
support.
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 Yeah.
I can remember the support.
That's all you gotta remember, and then the rest is just normal. But those pictures will be great that you're getting.
Yeah. I'm working on it. You are so
All right, I'm back.
impatient,
Did
huh?
you want to get unicorn pictures?
You are
Yeah, I'm
so
gonna go up there.
impatient.
Are they ready?
I have no idea. I didn't go
Look,
up
that
there.
one's gonna take you some time. Yeah, is that good? Mhm.
So Zoe was
Smell the
raised
baby.
completely differently than Flash was raised. Did you already talk about that?
Nope. We were just talking about eating.
It's my favorite subject. so.
Yeah, mine too. You can tell looking at me, right? So Zoe was raised entirely differently than Flash was raised. Zoe was raised to be an ambassador animal.
She's at
Flash was raised to be a zoo animal.
Here it is.
So the ambassador animals, the guy who raises these is a doctor of veterinary medicine who's been doing it for about 30 years now. And his ambassador animal protocol is that they start to be held from day 12 of their life every day. So they're held for 30 seconds, then 45, then a minute, so on and so forth, until by the time their mother has weaned them of her own choosing. Babies are being held 30, 45 minutes at a time, 2 or 3 times a day by different people. So, but every time they're held, they go straight back to mama. And the mamas are accustomed to it, so it doesn't stress the mothers, and therefore it doesn't stress the babies, because it's all just the way that they've been being raised for a few decades now. So the ambassador animals, to pass the ambassador protocol, they have to and she hates to be scratched, only just
Oh,
pet in one
okay.
direction. So the ambassador
Sorry.
protocol, they have to
I'm
genuinely
sorry.
like being held by people, or they don't pass the ambassador protocol, and they just go to a different zoo or something. So we thought our next baby was gonna be here in about a month, but she did not pass the ambassador protocol, so we're waiting for the next one.
Yeah, we'll
And the guy who does it is a vet, and he's been doing it for a long, long time. And that's how we get friendly animals like this. But I'll repeat for whoever's watching us on live, please don't buy a sloth on the internet and think that you're getting this. These are very, very, very unique animals. These are generationally further removed from the rainforest than I am from the American Revolution. These are pet animals who have been pets for many generations. They like to sit in your lap and snuggle. If you buy an animal that was taken from the rainforest, it will not behave like this. It's the difference between a house cat and a feral cat. Your house cat will lay in your lap and purr while you pet it. A feral cat will scratch your eyeballs out while it tries to get away.
There's nothing up there. Hold on.
There is no reputable breeder of sloths who will sell a sloth to a member of the general public. So if you find a sloth that's for sale on the internet, you are buying an animal taken from the rainforest. Please don't do that. Everyone who sells one online will tell you that it is a captive bred animal, but if you challenge them to produce the parents, they will stop communicating with you.
Yeah,
Please don't do that.
yes. The beans take a while, don't they?
Zoe is 16 months old. Her birthday is excuse me. Her birthday is December 26th.
Oh.
So our babies live in the house until they're a full year old. Then they start to transition down here once they're a year. So she is a good ways into her transition. She still spends 1 or 2 nights a week up in the house, but she spends most of her time down here now. Some people that are watching us online think the sloths live in this kitchen. They do not. This is where they do their encounters. At the end of this encounter, I'll show you the way that Flash goes into his room. His room goes up about 25 feet. He's got branches, he's got trees, he's got hammocks. We keep the bark on our trees here so that the sloth's claws wear down naturally over time rather than having to be trimmed or dremeled. And our sloths are our pets and babies.
Yeah.
And we love them, or we would not have them.
Where's she going? Where are you going? No, you can't bite my arm. You tried on the other one. It's not food. There's
So
no
what
food.
tells her that she is out of breakfast is some leaves. She eats leaves all day, every day, and she's like, oh, fine, if there's nothing left but leaves, I'm
Then
just
I know
gonna
what
go
to
to
do.
sleep. If she genuinely is hungry, she would eat the leaves.
Up the kid off over here.
You're not hungry. You just knew I'd keep feeding you, didn't you? I know I would. You just don't want it. You just don't want it. I get it.
I'm coming.
Yeah, I get it.
They come in.
You eat that very buck somebody.
Yeah.
Way too far back. You were eating. I don't know where you're going.
My apologies, I was eating a carrot.
Hey, you're loud.
Yeah.
Carrots aren't for everybody.
I know. They're good for you though.
Mm-hmm, they are. They're crunchy.
What you doing, Miss Zozo?
Look at her.
You smell me?
You know
I
who's
know
here?
that.
Say you know who's here?
Hey, Gerald.
Are
you enjoying your company?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Flash.
Yeah.
Hey, big guy, you hanging out?
Yeah.
Yeah, you hanging
Yeah.
out?
Look at that. Look at that pretty face. Look at that pretty face.
You smell my carrot too?
Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
I like your watch band, that's cool.
Oh, thank you. You like
So
it
does
too?
he.
Yeah, you know,
So
it's
does
not,
she.
there's not food in that hand. Not right
Yeah, she's all about
now. No food.
watches and jewelry.
Yeah. Oh, you're a good little sloth.
She's hunkering down, ain't she?
Yeah. Are you a good little sloth? Yes, you are. Gonna take a nap? what I do after a whole bunch of snacks. That's what I do.
Especially on this rainy day.
Yeah.
She
perfect
wishes
day.
she could
Perfect
take
day
a
for a
nap.
nap.
She can't take a nap.
No, I always try, I never can.
I can't, I'm not much of a napper either. If I do, then I'm up all night, so it's.
Yeah. Me too.
I can take one.
Yes, he can.
Yeah.
Even at a restaurant table.
Really, the sloths can sleep all the
First
time.
time ever, he did yesterday. I'm like, oh, that is like, they're actually napping. He was sitting at the table. It's like, what? But we've had a family with us. We brought them down here Wednesday,
Yeah,
and they were here till yesterday. And so, you have 3 kids, and so we kept active.
I bet.
So he needed a nap.
I bet. Where y'all from?
Ohio.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Flash is just hanging out, very relaxed. He's stretched out.
He's enjoying it.
Look at that.
Full extension there, buddy.
I know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to not pay attention. I'm
Yeah, she's
sorry.
jealous.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to not pay attention. Don't you start biting on my arm. There's no food there.
She likes all the attention.
I don't blame you, honey. You need all the attention, don't you? I'm a youngster. I want all the attention. Yes, I do. Do you want to hold her, Dave?
No, I'm fine.
I was gonna say, have you gotten your chance to swap yet?
I'm fine. She's been waiting for this for months.
Oh,
I
well,
can
that's
do
sweet
this
of you.
all day long.
So it's like that.
We always say we hope you two figured out whatever arrangements because
Yeah. Yeah.
sometimes
I'm
it
not gonna touch
causes
your
a
belly.
disagreement.
No, I'm not gonna touch your belly, and I still don't have any food. Yeah, I'm not going to, I promise. I promise.
There's leaves there.
Yeah, she didn't want that one.
Yeah, she's picky. She only likes her spinach at nighttime.
Well, and Flash would only eat the bananas right now.
Of
He's
course.
Not interested in anything else.
If that's his only option, that's what he'll take.
It's like, nope, don't give me that carrot, I'm not eating it. She's gonna take a nap. Huh. I'm just gonna take a nap. And just be happy so I could just sit here and let her nap. It's okay.
There you go. Can you sit in that position for 8 hours?
Probably.
I would try.
That's what she would love to do.
Sitting here holding her, I can feel every now and then like little rumblings down in there. It's not like my rumblings, right?
No.
Like, she's gotta go.
She would
If
wiggle.
If she goes down your leg, then
She would wiggle, but she would wait until she got put in her hammock.
Okay. All right. I just wanna make sure. I don't want anybody, what are we hearing?
Peacocks.
Oh.
For whatever reason, in the last couple of weeks, they've decided to make their way down here.
Oh.
They've always been up at the house, never had them come near here.
Huh.
they
And
knew
now
we
they're
were
taking
coming.
over down here.
They knew we were coming. They
Yeah,
were.
You can take them back up top with you. They climb on
Hey
everything.
Tatum, those trash bags you just bought, do you know where they went?
Tap room on the dryer.
Look at her.
Thank you, ma'am.
My pleasure.
Look at her. I think she's comfy. That's the idea, huh? She's gonna be comfy. Mhm.
If I touch you, you'll go back up.
He may. Did he eat any of his green beans?
No, he wouldn't eat anything but the bananas. Anything else, he just turned his nose up at. Very slowly.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Where did I
is it
go?
just her? I was just making sure you were okay, good.
You're not allowed to be unsupervised.
That's what Dave tells me all the time.
Make sure it's just you.
You can't be unsupervised. I can't be unsupervised. Mhm. Yeah. She's comfy.
Oh yeah, she's probably zonked out.
Mm-hmm. She's so comfy. Look at her.
Had y'all ever seen a sloth in real life?
No.
Oh.
Oh, we saw one. Where were we at? Was it the Ark,
I think so.
Dave?
Oh, that's pretty cool too.
But you could barely see it, you know, she was staying up in the
Yeah.
limbs and stuff, and
Have you
I
been there?
Mm-hmm.
I loved it.
I went right after it was built. They didn't have a whole lot of the outside, like the animals and stuff, but I've
Yeah.
heard they've
They've done a
done a
lot
lot more
since.
to it.
Yeah, they have.
we used to go up to Perfect North to ski, and if you didn't want to ski, we took any youth that didn't want to ski to the Ark.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it was around Christmas time. It was cool. It was after Christmas actually, but it was
yeah.
cool.
Yeah. No, we've never gotten to even touch one
Oh, yeah?
and see it very well. We
That's
just
cool.
couldn't see
Yeah,
it
I've heard
very
there's some
well.
encounters at different places that you can see them, and some you may actually get to feed, but it just depends on if the animal comes down from the
Yeah.
trees.
Yeah.
Which we've had that before here with Flash.
Well, yeah, and you don't wanna, I don't wanna make
We don't
them
force
do-
it if he
no.
doesn't come down, but he's pretty routine.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like to.
You told her she'd come back and do the kangaroos, and she said, if I come back, we're
Forget the
I mean,
kangaroos.
no offense to the kangaroos, but
Well, yeah, you'll have to come back. We have baby Dash, and then we hopefully this summer we'll have another baby.
cool.
He said the last one didn't work out.
Well, they just have to wait another month, he said. Somebody
Oh.
didn't pass the, he was telling me, do pay attention. Didn't pass the little test, whatever, I don't remember what he called it. So then they had to wait another month before they can get him.
Oh.
Get the baby. Huh. So he passed out.
Yeah.
That doesn't
Do
bother her
we have
if I
Dash
pet her when she's sleeping?
No, it doesn't bother her at all. Do we have Dash?
I haven't seen him.
But I mean, does the schedule show them
I don't think so.
anywhere from 12 to 1? Okay. Say we need to bring him down then. He probably needs to be brought down anyway to eat.
Does he stay in the house most of the time?
Mm-hmm. Up until time to come down, usually until about now. And then
How
one of
old is
us will
he?
get him. He's 8 months. And then one of us will bring him down, usually John, and then we'll feed him. And then he usually has encounters at 12. So I'm sure he's hungry. Flash, are you ready to go back in your room, buddy? Huh, big guy? You're just hanging there waiting patiently, aren't you?
Is this his room?
It is, yeah. Just move this way.
Let me get out of the way.
Oh, I didn't do that, Zoe.
I know, I'm making noises, ain't I,
They're
girl?
making noise, not me. Yeah, get comfortable. Oh, we got a scratch. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Oh, what is that?
Shift these this way, because all we're gonna see is the door.
Baby. I'd scratch for you, but they said you don't like that. I'm gonna let you do it.
He kinda knows it's coming, don't he?
Yeah, I'll let you do it. You can help yourself. Yeah, but not to my arm. Yeah, you can help yourself. You just be comfortable. Okay? Yeah.
Did I move it past the door?
Where are you going?
For the most part.
Not your arm. Okay.
There you
For the
go.
most part.
He knows.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he does.
So he's just gonna go in.
Oh, yeah.
Most likely.
He knows his routine.
Although the other day I was doing this and went back and forth about 15 times.
Really? He wasn't sure.
So he's like, no, I'm sleeping it out.
Has he ever fallen trying to go back in?
No.
Mm-mm. Like, he will sit there for as long as it takes till he feels comfortable.
Mm.
So what do y'all do in Ohio?
Nothing, we're retired now.
Where are you retired from?
He retired from Oracle,
Okay.
and I retired from Wright Pat,
Right, Pat.
Air Force Base.
Yeah.
Well, you know that.
Air Force Museum.
Yeah.
What did you do there?
I worked in contracting at the base.
Yeah.
Yeah, I worked in the part, I didn't buy the planes, I worked in the part that took care of the base. You know,
Right.
bought whatever all the different organizations needed, so.
My brother worked at Emory Air Freight there
Oh, okay.
when we were
Yeah.
up there. And that was the most exciting thing that happened, I guess, in his senior year of high school, is he was working at Emory Air Freight when they had a bunch of monkeys get loose.
Oh,
And they had monkeys loose in the hang. Are you trying to ask
Yeah,
me something?
the welcome wagon, the lamps work, everything works, but the 3 lights in the ceiling.
Okay, I'll have to come down there. The 3 lights in the ceiling are on a GFI, and there's GFIs all over that wagon,
Okay, so
including behind the bunk bed.
Okay, so I just need to check all the GFI.
Yeah.
Okay.
They had a forklift dropped a container that all the monkeys were in, and it broke the door off of the monkey,
Oh, no, yeah.
Container?
whatever,
and they had half a dozen monkeys running loose in the Emory Air Freight hangar
Oh, my goodness.
for, I don't know, 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I guess they were some expensive kind of monkeys, and the owner of the monkeys was like, no, you can't shoot them. And
Just
but it
wait.
was for a zoo, and the zoo wasn't sending someone down there to catch them. And eventually somebody put a bunch of bananas in a great big box, and them caught the monkeys one by one as they went in for the bananas.
Wow. Too funny. You're just a comfy girl. Hmm? You know, you're just a comfy girl. You feel like you're gonna fall.
She'll snuggle up around your neck if you support her underneath. Hey, baby girl.
Oh, yeah, now you can sleep. That's better.
Got some good pictures that way.
Now you can sleep. Yeah, I'll have to patch it.
Do they ever make any noises?
Yeah, when you put her down, she goes, which means hold me, hold me, hold me. Here's Sloth, here's Flash coming for another round. I've never seen him get all the way onto his rope before.
He wants another banana.
Yeah.
And seriously, it's the first time I've ever seen him hang from the rope.
This is this rope ended.
I wonder if he would come to me for the first time ever. That would be pretty awesome.
Wouldn't it?
Hey, Flash. It's nobody boy.
Yeah,
Would you like to come to me?
get comfortable.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Hey, Michaela, spin one of those cameras up here in case he does.
You need me to move.
Oh, no,
Oh, no.
It's your experience. Buddy? Would you like to come to me? No, not today. Well, it's his choice.
It's getting closer, though, I think. He's starting to do the rope.
What do you see? What's he doing? What's he doing? Hey, Dave,
Yeah.
look at Zoe. Let's know what you're doing. I want to know what is he doing? What is he doing? Yeah. What is he doing? You want to take your picture? Yeah. Oh. You're a good girl.
He's going back to the rope.
Yes, you're a good girl.
You know it?
He's way down there now, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. He's gonna go outside. Open the door.
He wants to, but it's not warm enough yet.
No.
It's a porcupine.
Turn all these off.
You know what that means?